Shalom and welcome to Looking Up. This week's Torah portion is called Tetzaveh. In Tetzaveh, we read about specific garments that Kohanim, people who served in the tabernacle and in the temple, were supposed to wear. Ordinary Kohanim were supposed to wear 4 specific garments. And the Kohen Gadol, the highest priest, was supposed to wear 8 specific garments. And they were gorgeous. And what's interesting that each garment that the Kohen Gadol wore was supposed to atone for a specific sin that Jewish people did. For example, Kohen Gadol had to wear the golden headband that would atone for the sin of insolence. And his long coat with the bells attached to it on the bottom that made sound when Kohen Gadol was moving was supposed to atone for the sin of Lashon Hara, the evil speech. Why? Why would wearing certain garments by the Kohen Gadol atone for these terrible things that Jewish people unfortunately did? So here is why. Each garment that Kohen Gadol wore was supposed to represent a specific character trait. And all the character traits that God gave us, He did it so we use them, but use them only when it's appropriate. And there are situations when it's appropriate for us to act with insolence. There are situations when it's appropriate for us to speak Lashon Hara. For example, when someone is in danger and we have to warn that person, we should say something negative about someone else. We might say, you don't have to believe me, but you certainly should investigate because you might be in danger. And that would be appropriate for us to speak Lashon Hara. So when the Kohen Gadol would wear this specific garment, and each garment would correspond to a certain character trait, it would remind the Jewish people that they only supposed to use the character traits that God gave them when it's appropriate. Or when they use it when it's not appropriate. For example, if someone speaks Lashon Hara just because it makes him feel important, that's not appropriate, and that's a sin. And that's when Jewish people are supposed to repent. Also, clothing helps us become different people. For example, when an actor puts on a costume, he becomes a different person than he is in his private life. When the Kohen Gadol, who could be very humble and modest person, would put on this gorgeous Kohen Gadol's garments, he would become someone who represents all Jewish people and serves the Creator. And this week, Purim is coming, and we're gonna read the story of Esther. And Esther was a very quiet, humble, modest girl. But when the time came, she had to become queen. She put on these royal garments. She became the Queen Esther, and she would speak up to save all Jewish people. So clothing can be very significant. Let's remember that. And let's remember that all the character traits that God gave us, He did it so we use them when it's appropriate. Shabbat Shalom. Happy Purim.